Hi everyone, it's Adele again, and this week I will be showing you different outfits that you can wear indoors before heating comes and look good at the same time, just in case you have a Zoom meeting. These outfits will be arranged from warm to warmest, and you will understand why once I introduce you to a special kind of hierarchy that we have in this residence building.
Listen, man.
Anyway, this first outfit is a soft blouse paired with some stretchy gray pants. It is chic and covers enough skin to be warm. If you're still cold though, throw a suit on top and voila, you have a fashionable pajama set that is actually just professional wear. But we're going to ignore that and wear it indoors. For a slightly warmer version of the professional look, you change up the insides to a turtleneck and sweatpants. The juxtaposition of the polished suit and carefree sweatpants makes you look cool and edgy. Anyway, in this building, the north and south facing rooms drastically vary in sunlight capture, and therefore temperature. The height of the floor that you live on also determines the temperature of your room. And as you can guess, I live in a north-facing room on the bottom floor. So during the times before heating comes, the hierarchy goes from south-facing higher floors to south-facing lower floors, and then north-facing higher floors to my room. I live in a bat cave. Having a room that is below 5 degrees isn't all about suffering though. Some pros of having a freezing room include, as you can see, that I can keep fresh milk in my room without a fridge, and I can render my designs without my computer heating up. Cons of having a freezing room include my temperature is always too low for the daily temperature check in our building, and my fingers are always on the verge of being frostbitten. I'm pretty sure that the front desk workers are concerned about the fact that when they can finally detect my temperature, it's always 35.2. A true Canadian has pride though, and I will never admit that I am cold. 35.2 degrees Celsius? That's a day at the beach. I practically have a sunburn. Anyway, enjoy some hot tea and all your problems will disappear. Unless you're still near freezing in your room like me. But don't you worry, because my following outfits will help you out with that. Next, I have an outfit that's more for going outdoors. But you know what? I wear my outfit for the next day to sleep so I won't have to change in the morning, because that's nearly impossible. I admit the knit of the sweater and the high-waisted jeans aren't the most comfortable items to wear to sleep, but you gotta do what you gotta do to look cute the following day without risking freezing to death. And here is just me showing you how to get ready to leave your room in the most minimalistic way because you are just dying to get out of here and into the strong, warm winds outside. First, after washing your face, moisturizer and sunscreen, you put on a dash of lip balm to keep those lips from cracking while biking against the wind. Then you fill in your brows, much heavier than usual to show some fierceness on this cold autumn day. And the last step will be to put on some lip gloss for that extra protection on your lips. Also, an important note is to rub your hands to heat them up a little bit so that you don't look entirely like a corpse before heading out the door. The following indoor outfit is much more heavy duty and is suitable for residents on the north side and floors 5th and below. It's easy to gain access to. You will often see outfits resembling this one on the runway, so it's high fashion, and best of all, it's a mobile sofa. With this precious garment wrapped around you, you can take a comfortable seat anywhere in the room. Other than the fact that you'll look like a feasting no-face, it's a wonderful outfit. My favorite. Oh, to be a walking blanket in the coldest of rooms on this golden autumn day. Here you will see me reading in peace for once because I have finally found the most comfortable way to be seated in the sofa. And I really do hope that maybe I will finish this novel one day because I have been reading it for months now and I'm only on page 80. As I finally finished page 80 and am moving on to page 81 though, I realized that on my side of the building the sun sets much earlier and I'll need to have the last outfit filmed before we go into night mode. The final outfit that I present to you is not suitable for any of you unless you live in the North Pole like me, because you will get a heat stroke. This outfit strategy is called layering. Pull out everything winter in your closet and if it fits, put it on. The beauty of this sophisticated outfit is that there is absolutely no beauty in it. We're just trying to survive here. Material, cut, and color are all just abstract concepts when we're talking survival. If you see something fuzzy, that's something you want to put on your foot. Remember, our #1 wilderness survival doctrine. The fuzzier the sock, the better. Which is probably not true. Bear Grylls just frowned at that. If you do actually go on a wilderness survival trip, fuzzy socks are probably not very wise. Wear something more insulating like nylon or wool. After our feet are covered, we need to cover our head because a cold head could lead to a headache and that won't be good for productivity. Now that we have our insulating layer on, we need an outer layer to break the wind. Find a thin puffer so that you can retain your movement and flexibility while keeping the coldness outside your body. After you zip it all the way up, you will instantly feel the difference. Don't feel afraid to wear a jacket indoors. Nobody will judge you because nobody wants to be in your room. If you're still feeling cold, that is probably because there's still exposed skin, which is your neck. We need to have all fronts covered. Find the most massive scarf you own and wrap it around that poor neck. A giant scarf is probably the most essential item to have during these trying times, and I can't possibly explain how grateful I am to have this wonderful scarf in my possession. Finally, the last inch of skin to cover are our hands. Once those ski gloves are on, we are officially set to take on this coldness. If I had to take away one thing from living in a freezer twice a year, once before the heating comes and once after the heating goes, it's to stop complaining and find a way to survive. Once you fall into the cycle of poverty, it's hard to leave it. Anyway, I give my best regards and hope to see you next week. Maybe.